This video, we're going to look at writing equations of lines when we are given a point and the slope of that line. So we're given some information. We need to put together the equation that represents this line. So given the following point and slope, write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So we're still working with that super popular y equals mx plus b. It's where a lot of students are in their comfort zone, so we're going to keep with that. So remember, with slope-intercept form, we need to know the slope and we need to know the y-intercept. So we're just looking for numbers to plug in for m and b so that we say y equals some number x plus b, okay? That's the end goal. That's where we're trying to get. So I need to try and use the information I'm given to kind of fill in the missing pieces. Fill in and figure out what m is, figure out what b is. Once I know both those two pieces, put it all together, we are done. So we're given a point, -4, 8, and a slope of 1/2. So it should be very, very, very obvious. We're given one important crucial piece right off the bat. We know the slope right away is 1/2. So as I start assembling this equation of this line, I can go ahead and put in y equals 1/2 x plus b. I have figured out the m piece because they gave it to us right off the start. The only thing I'm seeking to find at this point is b, the y-intercept, okay? Now, if I look at this point, -4, 8, that is not the y-intercept, and you can think about it graphically. -4, 8 is you're going to go left 4 and up 8. We're like way over here somewhere. That is not a y-intercept, okay? It is a point on this line, but it's not specifically the point that we need, which is the y-intercept. So when I'm looking at that -4, 8, we're kind of like, all right, well, what do I do with that piece of information? What good is it to us? Well, think about what this point is, -4, 8, and what it represents. This -4 is an x value, that 8 is a y value. So they're giving you an x and a y value, numbers to plug in for x and y. So when I'm looking at this equation, and I really want to know this piece, let's maybe use some other information with what I've already started creating and see if it helps us figure out this b. So when I see x is -4, let's replace that x with a -4. And I'm going to put some parentheses around it. They're still being multiplied together. When I see the y is 8, let's replace that y with an 8. And remember, we still don't know what this b piece is, so I'm just going to leave it as plus b. I now have an equation here that I would love to solve for b. I want to get b by itself, so I could say b is whatever, okay? Once I know what b is, I could put everything together. So let's clean this up a little bit and see if we could get b by itself. So when I take 1/2 times -4, so 1/2, 1 divided by 2 times -4, you could do it in a calculator or you just do it in your head. It is -2. So I got 8 equals -2 plus b. So if I'm trying to get b by itself to say, hey, b is blank, we gotta get rid of this -2. The opposite of a -2 is a +2. +2 on both sides. 8 plus 2 is 10. We now have b by itself, and we now know b is 10. Common misconception is people get to this point and they say, boom, did it. Circle that b equals 10. That's not what we're trying to do. It is part of our process, but it's not the end goal. The end goal was to come up with an entire equation, y equals mx plus b, where we know both the m and the b. From earlier, I knew the m was 1/2, so we have y equals 1/2 x. And I just found out the final missing piece. I found out b is a +10, so I'm going to put plus 10 there. That is my equation of the line that is going to go through the point -4, 8 and have a slope of 1/2. And the equation of that line is y equals 1/2 x plus 10. So that is writing an equation of a line given a point and slope.